There's more bad news?
I do have some more bad news for you. Some breaking news. Your old friend IDubbbz just released a video.
Yeah.
It's about you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Pretty sure he was Ethan's old friend, and now he's wearing a girly wig. What happened? Anyways, YouTubers are in a very weird era right now where they're exposing themselves as rats because they're getting to the next level without actually maturing themselves first. So, not only IDubbbz have destroyed Content Cop as content, it's just disappeared. So he denounced being Content Cop in that sense. And now he looks like a fucking prisoner who smokes triple cigarettes. I mean, like, give me a break. What a weird just flip upside down from a cop to a prisoner. What happened? And so I realize not only H3 is a rat, but IDubbbz is also a rat, thinking that potentially he can pick sides and one side is going to be better than the other or something. Or H3 always loses. I don't understand. Yeah. I mean, I watched the Content Cop, and I still can't... It's just maybe the dude gets offended, whoever H3 is barking at. He just picks the opposite side because it's so much fun. To recap, and we're gonna watch this whole thing, this whole shebang of 8 hours. I will shrink it down to 1 hour for you guys. And this would actually require minimal commentary, which I hardly can do, but I will try to restrain myself. One thing I have to do is remind you guys of all the rats I've caught. And again, in YouTube, you're gonna be lured to get money, to grab some money. But if you start wanting more, and just stick around for long enough, you might expose some weird tendencies, right? Trying to block flat earth movement might sound like a rational scientific thing to do, but you would be misled. Simply because you grew up with round earth model in schools and you have to continue learning. And things like that cannot be denied. Cannot be ridiculed and attacked as if it's easy to do. So prove to this rat that it's not that simple. Then you have someone really weird and politically charged towards the left because left embodies all the female sludge nonsense, all the trans gender studies, let's call it that way. It's just like, that's what it devolved into? Like, what? Like, it is YouTubers devolving, basically, one after the other. You realize they make a sudden turn to incel content, to talking about adult stars because the dude always picks up a person to talk about, so why not pick up an adult star? It's just a normal human being like everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, well, whoever you associate with, that's your reputation, unfortunately. And adult stars are not a good place to go. I'll tell you that much. But he will figure that out himself, you know, through deep analysis. I spent 100 hours researching fucking, literally fucking, you know. God awful. And he will be attacked by these adult stars. Like, they don't just sit around and let people talk about them. I don't think it's... he's gonna just escape. Do you see how much I've stacked on this dead mouse drama? I deserve a recap. I have like 9 of them, basically. Degenerate. But like literally degenerate in the sense of like, dude is talking about how Sniper Wolf doesn't shower and she does weird things with her boyfriend. And in a way that's kind of, yeah, disgusting. But it gives more personality to Sniper Wolf, while it makes Nerd City look really bad, because he was digging around to get every single fart joke extracted from Sniper Wolf's catalog and just posted it. And it's like, what the fuck? You're a crazy person. Then you have reactions, reaction content, but different type of reaction content. You know, when you're streaming and then, oh, I'll just copy and paste my stream into YouTube, and now we're flooding YouTube with a bunch of shit content, and I don't like that very much. We have a casual drama queen, and most importantly, the thing that started it all, that made me venture into sewers in the first place, is the damn horror gamers that are incredibly popular on YouTube for a very long time, okay? Markiplier and Spedicy, bro. Absolutely crazy people playing them horror games. What is wrong with them? So, his YouTube landscape is changing and adding more, like, pressure to seek higher level of values, higher set of values. I picked mine. I want to be YouTube CEO. I'll overwatch you little children who like money so much. I'll take care of you, no problem. I'll shrink your content, Ethan. I'll make your content really juicy right now. All right? Let the battle begin. And I just saw a TikTok. The thing that inspired me to make this is because I saw a TikTok where Ethan literally treats this as a funeral moment. And I'm like, yep. It's almost like he took that idea straight from my catalog. Straight ripped my fucking thumbnail.
Fuck, dude.
It sure is.
Oh my god.
He's also a rat. Let's see what tune we get. I typed in Deadmau5 sad rat moment. Moment to myself. Oh no. Okay, you're not ready for this. You're just not ready. You're not ready for that one. We glitched the system, guys. Fucking hell. 2 is better than 1. Oh, man.
How
The whole gang.
How
It's the whole gang. Whole gang.
I'm genuinely in shock. I cannot believe what a fucking cowardly, bandwagony, shitty fucking move this is. I just can't believe it, dude.
Should you call him up? Call him up right now.
This is like the most cowardly, insane flip shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I genuinely can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like, this guy is actually trying to make his comeback on the back of this insanity. He just went on an apology tour being like, all of the content cops I made were mean-spirited and bad. And I'm taking down all of them, even the ones about Rice Gum and Leafy. But he's like, no, actually, Ethan, the fucking Jew
I'm in such agreement
bag
on this one.
Man, I can't. I'm genuinely shocked.
Well, we exposed them, finally. They were just spending money and doing nothing, basically, on YouTube, rotting away. But they finally get that exposure moment, that enlightenment that they cannot get to the next stage anymore, that YouTube has upped their standards.
Yeah.
It's a hard pill to swallow, so it will take time to, spoon feed it to them.
I need to fucking react to this shit now. Like, I've been trying not to, like, interface with all this shit, especially all these little scumbag channels that, like, I've been
oh, that's me.
making videos about me. And now he's forcing, there's just so many reasons that this is insane. I'm genuinely.
Can't wait to listen to all these reasons.
The thing is, this isn't going to do anything to me because we've already been having this conversation for like 2 years now.
Yeah, I don't know. It
so it's literally
kind of
just
feel a
for
little
him.
like added to the pile,
It's literally just for clout. I can't believe it, dude. Reason H3 video response, but like it doesn't matter because everybody's already entrenched in this conversation, and he's appealing to like Hassan fans. More fucking pointless shit. Just when I try to escape, they pull me back in. I really was trying to move on from this conversation. Isn't that crazy? Killer guys, right?
I don't know if that's what the video is.
Come on, guys. I'm one of you. I fucking hate Jews too, guys. Let's get after it.
By the way, bro is taking his time before he even starts watching the video. Just contemplating. Trying to guess what is in the content of the video. What could possibly IDubbbz be talking about? Let's not forget, we're looking at a rat gonna be reacting to another rat. Kind of look in the mirror situationship.
It's like, this is just going to get me more support amongst conservatives, which is like they're desperate for that
Yeah, shut the fuck up about politics. I'm gonna skip that
to be the
part,
case.
guys. The funny thing is, this IDubbbz made it boring, right? That was my take. While H3 just makes it political and just like, why? What's the point of that? I don't want to become conservative. No, what? I don't care, dude. If there's no chance you're gonna become conservative, then there's no intrigue. There's no interest in me to invest into this political storyline that's going on. Like, what?
70% say yes. I mean, either way, I'm going to react to it. It's just a matter of...
Yeah, and I mean, obviously.
Wow, our time is getting wasted left and right, isn't it?
Even going to, how is he even entering this conversation? Like, when has he ever talked about history or politics or anything? Like, you're...
He's gonna be pretty sad after this, realizing that there's no politics, nothing. This shit, it's a real creator clash. I'm not gonna lie. It's 50-50 split.
I don't know what
It's just a split of like ideologies. So H3H3 is looking for supporters while IDubbbz just want to chill and doesn't want any drama and gonna support people who can potentially crush H3H3 and just move on with his life. But those ideologies are so polar opposite that it creates more drama. It's kind of weird, you know?
As a content.
This content cop, me saying that I feel like people who don't think that Israeli civilians should be killed are being like ganged up on online. That's it? That's what made you throw this on? Okay. That's pretty serious stuff there, dude. Bro, you literally look like a fucking free tattoo pack that you get for 25 cents from a wine thing, bro. Like, literally, my kids have cooler fucking tattoos from Chuck E. Cheese. And people go, oh, Mr. Just to give you an idea, he puts this here. This is like a extremely rare dunny that we gave them. This is like ancient lore stuff, but like we made a special one just for them. Like friendship stuff. It's pretty nuts.
And then that happens. I don't think he caught on to that.
Is this funny? Is that funny? Should I be listening to this guy? Like, he's setting it up like he's the moral arbiter. He's like, I'm drunk. I'm dancing around my cabin like a lunatic.
That's the joke.
And I'm putting cigarettes out on my pants.
It's ironic. You wouldn't understand.
It's
That's the joke. It's so disconnected. They're so far apart each other. It's so far.
Bro's actually out there like Timothy.
Ethan is more attractive than me, both physically and also mentally. I've been...
What? You can say you're smarter than me. I don't care about that. But like, why are you doing the like, I'm hot and you're not? Like, what is this real? This is like, am I dreaming?
See? They told you to wake up.
I think I do need to wake up. This is surreal. IDubbbz was literally like co-signed Frogan. The girl who said, I hope fucking veterans get PTSD.
Wake up.
The girl who put on a fucking racial tier list. He's co-signing.
The nightmare, wake up.
It's not a nightmare. I mean, it is shocking.
What a nightmare.
It's real. Why is he like so full of himself? He's like, wake up, dude. This is your nightmare. Like, dude, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. No, sometimes it is. It's not a one time. It's not a one trick.
Right. It shouldn't be a one trick. It's a tool in the toolbox to do.
Snooze anyone? You can tell like he's got no jokes. His jokes is just like walking around sillily. Holy shit. And by the way, if they think this is going to stop what's coming, which is what I think is so funny, they think like it's not, okay? Everything that I said's coming is coming.
Wake up, Ethan.
This is like the most unintimidating group of idiots you could ever assemble. Like, they think this is going to stop what's coming, which is what I think is so... This is actually pretty entertaining. I'm not even fucking tripping. This is kind of fun to watch. It might take me 2 episodes to get through this anyway.
We were late on the dock today. To be
Talk to all these... This man brought Frogan, Denims, and Sean the Black to do the Fortnite L dance. Bro thinks it's still like 2000 or whatever, or 2020 when this was agreed to this. That's the least surprising thing about this. Now, to me, I'm totally not surprised at all that any of these people are in it. What just surprised me is that IDubbbz is stooped to this level here.
Wake up.
So nice meeting you.
So much filler shit.
No, he's puking. Ew. It's in the Middle East. I don't know, because that's in common, I guess.
The part that whenever I keep thinking about this one thing is that like you look at people like IDubbbz now and Noah Samson and even Hassan, who's lived a life of luxury and been in the United States most of his life, and when he was in Turkey, his family was extraordinarily rich and powerful. These people, they never had to make a difficult choice. They were never confronted with like any uncomfortable
Nose stuffings. Is that what you want to see?
uncomfortable decisions about what their life is. Like when you're born in Israel, you have a lot of fucking crazy shit happening all the time, and it's a difficult, morally thing to navigate.
Yes, difficulty level 3.
And it's a difficult, morally thing to navigate. And like these people, they act so fucking righteous and high and mighty and pure. Like we know what's the right answer, and why can't you just decide to say the right answer? It's like they don't have to deal with the complexities of being born there. We're like, don't you think it would be so much easier if we were just like, yeah, no, fuck Israel forever? Like, do you know how much better and easier my life would be if I was just like, yeah, Israel's genocide, we need to disband its borders, and yeah, the people, whatever.
The ultimate point, they're coming after me, a person who did leave Israel. That's your
into it.
I'm enjoying it at this point.
I'm enjoying it. I honestly, at this rate, I doubt we'll even finish it.
Oh, you absolutely will not.
So we'll just finish it on Friday. We got
You gotta love how they watch their videos, man. Enjoying every single minute of it. Such a baby game to watch.
Okay.
you got content for
Just keep the button close. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you too. You got one too.
That's true. Okay, maybe I'll just silently button.
No, I don't feel heated anymore. I'm like fine.
No, you do seem relatively calm, but I don't know what's in this video, and so if something sets you off,
I think you're calm. You're not gonna cry, like, right, baby? If something sets you off, I will turn it off, okay?
Whatever he has to say.
Shock.
Oh my god, bro. All right, let's.
people are asking for a busted poll.
No.
Ethan
This is
busted?
my show. I will not be busted.
Yes.
Let's
No.
just
I will remain intact.
let's just
Do I-
jump right into it.
The polls.
Yeah,
out?
let's
What?
watch. I agree.
Weird.
Let me go back. I'm gonna hit that
No,
again.
but they do that all the time.
Why are you worried about my wife?
And it makes me feel a certain way.
It should.
Like, we are friends, Ian. We were.
Remember?
I know your
Remember me?
name. I know Anissa's name. I don't call Anissa your wife. I don't say Ian's wife.
What is Ethan's wife name, actually? I forgot about that.
No, I don't text AB
Oh, it's Ela, right?
either. Like, so many times. It's just kind of funny. We used to be inspiring. Now I'm just an Israeli that did the idea.
You're Ethan's wife.
Just your wife.
We had so many private conversations. We hung out a lot, more than any other creator, really. We were actually friends, and yeah, I feel like we stood with them. And to be honest, we stood with them at a time where it cost us.
Right, but it wasn't a question for us.
Of course, that was right. That wasn't a question.
Obviously caught in this tricky situation.
An opinion.
Again, I'll put myself on a side here of I don't know what the fuck's going on in Israel, no matter how many people try to explain that to me. Because culture is very difficult to crack, you know, like war is one of those things that is like the end game of something. It's not actually the start of the story or situation. So while you take a stance politically, I just get bored because I don't know what's going on. So this whole charade is pretty fucking brutal and meaningless. I dare to peel off this whole thing and just focus on kind of relationship crumbling apart. He didn't just sacrifice Content Cop, he used it as a scapegoat to also attack another creator that he was associated with, which is an interesting move for a thinker personality that IDubbbz have. Never ever have I ever went against my friends. I never had to. Maybe they tried to provoke that, but never have I backstabbed friends. Like, shit. They backstabbed me first. And then life goes on.
About accurate propaganda?
Maybe I would be like upset if someone stood against me when it comes to flat earth, but at the same time, I would not actually attack other people's point of view unless it's like really aggressive and wrong. And even then, it's questionable if it's worth it. So whatever IDubbbz is doing is like, why? You know? Why would he do that?
Official Hamas spokesperson.
Babe.
Do you want to fucking acknowledge? He is. I cannot believe he actually had the confidence to make this video. Oh man, can you guys find the conditions of Gaza and the conditions of the West Bank, which I consider to be like apartheid? Like it's completely based on my lived experience of 5 years living in Israel. My lived experience, bro. You are so fucking out of line. You have no. I lived besides Palestinians my entire time there. Friends with them, worked with them. Like they're integrated in all levels. So like there's a different like to go there and show you guys that, like, you know, I don't think people understand that, like, you'll walk around like Dizengoff and you'll see like Arab families and Jewish families drinking coffee next to each other and there's no problem. You'll hear mosques put something that I've seen as uniquely from my lived experience there that I think is worth showing to people.
And we live.
Let you like you say something and then you immediately be like, I was wrong. But that's not okay.
No.
It's always like you have to live with this moment where you said something right before you apologize and you're like, oh, okay, I understand I was wrong about that. But that's not good enough. They're going to parade this clip around forever. Like, it's so fucking dishonest.
Different people.
This bro literally just like cut out some headlines and he's like, see, Ethan's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, that's your fucking level of research, bro. This is the actual conversation. You're entering the Israel-Palestine conversation with that level of context. That's crazy.
He's finding
I'm not sure if that's true. Ethan's expectations might be way too high.
new people every day.
That's crazy.
He's finding new people every day, basically, to get in fights with.
Of all people, this guy.
New people to get in fights with. And so IDubbbz also has a very strong stance of like, why are you fighting so many people right now? You'll have to fight me. Can you handle that? That's a very interesting stance, isn't it?
Phantoms and all these dipshits, and everybody thinks this guy's awesome. Yeah, it's like they're all
Is he gonna ignore this? No.
all fucking dogpiling for the same dumb shit that you are now too. It's not like they're random people, dude. These people
I don't have many nice things to say. Maybe if Ethan's able to get some help, maybe if he stops harassing other creators.
get some help.
Wow.
Like, who are you to like? Are you?
Same stance. Stop harassing other creators. And help could mean, you know, backup, because you might not want to make too many enemies. They can suddenly unite against you.
Are you actually he's doing the get some help thing? Which, by the way,
And
he
this is also a true statement. Get help are NPCs.
knows because I'm friends with him about like my struggles with mental health and what I've been through and how I've treated it and stuff. And like this whole get help thing, like holy shit, talk about fucking like gaslighting or crazy.
No, it's NPC lying, basically. It's a pushy thing to say. It's not gaslighting. Very pushy.
This is really pathetic stuff.
Peace, and we can like rekindle our friendship.
Really.
I won't speak for Ethan, Ian, but I don't know if you're watching this. I just have a feeling that that friendship's probably over for the foreseeable future.
Nothing is over.
Sure.
Things are distorted when there's so much death in the air.
We are the victims of the occupation period. Therefore, nobody should blame us for the things we do. October 7th, October 10th, October 1 million. Everything we do is justified. An official Hamas spokesperson after October 7th, and that was on the screen as he was accused.
Cribs with babies in them
Yeah,
on
I mean,
fire.
come
So like,
on, what are we
okay.
talking about? Is that Israel propaganda? I don't think so. But IDubbbz, the authority, the historian, I should defer to his experience and authority
Nice clasher, though. He knows who would win in a fight. Has a feeling.
on the matter. Gal, you can find it. I'll show you guys just how twisted this is.
Okay.
But here, I mean, just
Back it up. Let me listen to what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
Yeah, let's watch
Horrendous shit about him and Hila. But no one's asking the question, where does Ethan get this information from? You see, it would be very
Mossad, obviously.
obviously a problem if Ethan was discovering this content by scrolling through.
Wait,
Where
let's skip-
do you think Hassan gets his information from?
Let's just
I
finish
mean,
this
really,
sentence
I know.
and
Sorry.
A problem if Ethan was discovering this content by scrolling through Twitter looking for something to upset himself with. He has maybe set it up.
I'm looking. What is that? Okay, so he's saying I'm looking through Twitter.
You're seeking out things to upset.
He's still trying to decipher what's going on and reacts to every single fucking minute.
23, right?
But I called it so hard. Dead mouse drama. It cannot be skibbity drama. These people don't actually have reputation anymore. I wouldn't just click unless it's drama. Specifically drama. They're not trying to quit their channels like MadPat.
I guess no. It'd be probably maybe
It's
a
a
year.
whole nother level.
Like, I'm crazy for being offended about anti-Semitism, and it's like, isn't that fucking
Well,
nice
not
for you to
even-
say?
I'm still not even really connecting it to the point that that Ian was trying to
Yeah,
make
I don't
there.
think his point is very clear so far.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know what he's trying to say.
That's a facepalm I can agree on.
Saying that you're seeking
But he's saying that, but he's doing that thing where he's like,
it out, but you're reacting to.
don't blame me.
that's why I'm doing this, bro.
Yeah.
parameters that offers. I don't steal people's content. I transform it into my own work, which is what I'm doing now, and that's why I'm pausing it so much.
I'm not
Oh, it's the pause that saves the day, man. It makes your content that much shittier. So much. To look for an exact context clues is fucking crazy. Here's the other end of the spectrum of React content.
taking a pause.
Unlike
Watch it
that,
first and then come back and see Ethan's reaction.
Yeah, but
this
that's
is not
why
the way
what I'm
it's-
doing isn't theft. It's not meant to replace the original.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but it's one of those it's one of those, who fucking cares? Your stinky channel, 4-hour video. What are you talking about? Who's gonna watch that shit?
You know,
If you wanna-
original.
Yeah.
Right.
Right after.
If you want to watch a streamer that wants to pee in the potty,
You know what? It's a glitch. It's a pretty good one.
Extension.
Again, priority is not about stealing or not stealing. Priority is about making good content and trying to minimize insecurities and unuseful commentary.
Ethan from Boston.
This is why I hardly respect Jack's films, because what Jack's films is asking for is add more unnecessary commentary to justify the transformation of the video. Video has to transform entirely away from React content. This is why it's just not gonna work. Like, this guy's creating YouTube slop. It's fucking disgusting. There are some reactions, genuine reactions, but like, they are exaggerations. This is literally here to waste your time, and I'm trying to save your fucking ass right now.
Man, my cat went to use the litter
And save your positioning, because you probably don't want to side with neither IDubbbz nor H3H3.
box, but just pissed outside.
By scrolling through Twitter looking for something to upset himself with.
I'm scrolling this guy's feed, who's got banned for being anti-Semitic, and he's accusing me of.
You don't know what he's accusing because you keep pausing out with the
He has-
chatters.
just-
I gotta hear the rest of the sentence. I gotta hear.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
By scrolling
Take a bow, Hawk.
Yeah, there's some pizza feeler episode. Our hero, Pizza Man.
What? You didn't like it? Just to care so much about our crew members.
points this out is to make Ethan crash out. One of the users on the Snark Reddit.
Bro, you are actually on H3 Snark. That is so embarrassing. Is a comment on Snark?
A top 1% commenter.
My mind is bending.
Power user.
Towards Ethan
Again, IDubbbz is not doing a political sideshow. He is actually worrying that Ethan barks at everyone and fights with everyone. That he's way too deep into this. And gets triggered by random people, basically.
But
Episode. Is Ethan busted? Yes or no? Get your vote in.
I am not
as soon as
busted.
possible.
No, I am not busted.
No. That's what every criminal does as they're running away from cops and getting busted even more.
nasty. I'm just not gonna throw
Is that? I'm trying to think of a. Because presumably he's talking about you talking about either Hassan, like the overall Hassan.
They can't catch a grip. I mean, IDubbbz should have been more direct and simple in that sense.
I don't know. I think he doesn't know what he's saying, honestly.
By the way, I don't know if
Parasocial crash outs. I believe in the context given. On the internet, debating something is exactly the same thing. A parasocial crash out is happening because this is not a conversation. It's just a reaction to the video. That you should have had a direct conversation, but you're just reacting to the video and having this parasocial crash out right now. So I don't have to even explain the other style of parasocial crash outs that were happening up to this point. This is one of those. Reacting to content and pretending that you understand the content well enough to be able to make so much commentary on it. Hours and hours. Fascinating. But it just shows how IDubbbz have failed. You know? That his friend does not know how to treat his content at all. He's just looking around of like, are we offended? Are we offended about this thing or that thing? Why would he do this?
supported, tirelessly edited, and this is just dog shit, bro. This is dog.
So he's comparing the content nuke versus content cop. And I do believe Content Nuke was a good video in
Dude.
comparison.
Because saying to me is that I'm a bad friend and
Yes.
I'm a piece
Yes.
of shit. I'm
Yes.
spineless. I'm cowardly.
Yes.
Because I am following someone on Twitter.
Yes, and
It's-
you're not saying a word when your friends are going through something.
Wow.
At the same time he was tweeting that stuff, I saw Anissa in Denim's chat yucking it up with her while this was happening. This isn't just one fucking. This isn't just because you follow Froggy. Froggy, I don't know, with one of the frogs.
One of the frogs.
You know,
And
like
Anissa
what a
was-
stupid retelling of what it is. I'm
Anissa
upset
was
about.
in-
It is.
I will be shocked, bro. Like, actually shocked if this is just gonna be a react marathon, basically. He's gonna react to half of the video here, and then half of the video over here. Misinterpreting most of the video. And getting overly offended and proving the fucking IDubbbz point of like, wow. He just keeps searching for things to get offended of. What a typical lefty.
We take those. We take
Right.
those this episode. This was at, like,
Well, let's see if he could have cut that. No, he cut it in.
Oh no, you're right. He did cut
He
it.
cut it in.
That's interesting.
Like, is that a criticism of anybody that I have fucking like medical conditions?
Someone on
Yes, that's criticism. You have a disorder. Own it. Own it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be cut in and reminded to the audience.
Because they have mobilized such an insane Why would you cut that in? Harassment group.
Entertainment purposes. He's still trying to be a YouTuber, bro. You forgot about that.
It's not bad gaslighting is, and he doesn't know what parasocial is either.
Yeah, I doubt that, actually.
You spineless, dude? Like, let's be real
I
here.
think
'Cause,
so.
like, bro, actually,
Yeah.
come on.
Isn't it funny how that gets to men? Like,
It really got to him. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, but you got content cop. So it's more of a expect content to be judged, basically.
Before I even talked about it. So I have nothing. I don't need any fucking halfway friends, man.
I thought the text conversation that I had with him was very empathetic. I basically just said, like, I know you and Hila are experiencing a ton of harassment, and I essentially empathize with that.
I empathize with that, yet I'm friends with all the people doing it. And I'm tweeting with them. Me and Anissa are tweeting with them. We're in their Discord. We're talking to Millhouse in the DMs. I fucking know all this, bro. Your statement was hollow. It was pathetically performative. You know what? I'm so sorry, Ian. You're right. Fuck me, man. You're so right. You're so right. Why would I get upset about a clip like that when I see Anissa in this guy's DMs? When I see Anissa in Froggy Ton.
It is, however, a serious topic, and IDubbbz kind of downplayed it and got triggered out of such random situation of his editor being involved in this. It's just so fucking weird.
See you getting harassed like that, and then he's gonna be friends with all these people. Meanwhile, let me see. It's pretty.
Yeah, he will. Because you have a tendency to overreact, and you're doing it again. And that's what he's playing on, basically. He thinks your overreacting behavior is so mockable that he can be friends with fucking shitty people. For the hell of it, you know?
Search for it.
I see through the disguise of what's going on.
Empathy for
You
people with
need to
long hair.
explain yourself,
from
Dan.
this experience. It's
I
just,
think you'd like it, bro.
I don't like
having
that
fun,
aspect.
bro.
I really don't, because it's constantly getting in my mouth. It's like coming down in my eyes.
That's why
Yeah, it's disgusting.
A one
Oh, damn.
So now this Israeli thing feels like it's actually a part of this drama. It is literally that latitude of twisted shit happening and people overreacting because it's their thing to do on the internet. When they actually hold no real solid ground and they don't have real conversations, they have parasocial gaslighting conversations. Was that, by the definition, did I use those words correctly?
Man, he hit you, babies.
Why is it?
Because gaslighting is pretending that the reality is that this guy is friends with the opposition or whatever. And I don't think that's true. I think that was just a mockery, you know, but he will gaslight himself to believe the worst case scenario.
Me? Ethan Busted is up to 55%. Everybody.
Why?
55,
I'm not busted
45.
at all.
He takes that 5%.
I look good as fuck, dude. How
I
dare
think we
you
can
all
get
call
it
me
to 60.
ugly?
Also,
Get that out of here.
I don't know what you're. We were almost at 65K, dude.
You know when it started going
That's
down?
crazy.
Congratulations for all this extra clout of reputation burning Crispy. Now he's prepared to clap back. And I'm prepared to sleep. I'm too tired for this shit. I'll take the intro though.
as I'm, unfortunately, will be attending a funeral for a friend today.
I don't think anyone content copy
He's
he was
still
on.
alive out there somewhere. He can't be gone. Got me.
I love it. Look at a spike for IDubbbz. Look, just a spike. I knew it's gonna happen because someone really watched the damn thing and it had to like readjust itself. In the market, someone actually committed to watching it.
Or maybe he did it in a couple places. Like when he was doing the Fortnite dance, that was funny. Remember that part?
Yeah, you should remember that part. Because he got to kind of reveal himself and rally these losers behind him, basically. He's not still betraying Ethan. You know, he just dislikes the situation that Ethan is putting him into. Even though it's low pressure and low bar, but still kind of understandable, I guess. Understandable. I know it's very convoluted for everyone else but me. And I know Ian understands in his head what he's doing, but it doesn't send the message very well, unfortunately.
That was a good joke he made, IDubbbz. So it was so good. It could just be a fun. Look how much fun we're having. The views are great. Everybody's piled in. It's a win-win, buddy.
No, I don't think so. It's a lose-lose.
Know why he's in the video? Denims, who's actually a demon, and IDubbbz, who I think we need to rename the new IDubbbz. Like, I suck.
You said
And I just want to
Did he say that he sucks?
shout it out. I love this
What?
reaction. I'd like to see your reaction. You know,
What?
I'd like to see. And I'm showing you the viewership on his podcast. Stop. I think Tom Ward gets more views than this dude.
No.
Oh.
No.
Tom Ward pulls more views consistently than these two. The problem with this show might be that it's just not good. Have they considered that?
Well, that's addressable.
Is he a degenerate? Does he not know how life works? Ian's podcast is like in triple digits in terms of when it spawned and how relevant it is. This guy had to build up momentum for like a very long time. What are you comparing to, buddy? I get more views than he. Do you know what the hell, dude? My mind is blown. This is crazy.
Because like people
Make it
watch
good.
this show, right?
Right. And it's not good.
It's
They're probably gonna watch that other show though, that you're promoting so heavily.
presumably they probably like it for some reason.
maybe he doesn't.
They like it for some reason. It's just so fucking stupid, this argument. Most of the content is not discovered or evaluated by people. They don't just easily migrate. They happen to bump into it and hang around if they have a clear schedule for that shit. It's not about whoever likes it or doesn't like it. This doesn't even fucking matter, by the way. People just follow trendy things and drama and all this stupid shit. Their likes are so much influenced by just morality alone, and if you're gonna lose it, you're gonna turn some heads around to your opposition. Just for the spite. For the spite where it's a lose-lose, nobody wins because of that.
Real, he does.
Yeah.
He's allergic to promotion.
Yeah.
This is not good.
There stands no chance of damaging my reputation at all. Like, this changes nothing for me, but it definitely
I don't think so. It definitely moves a needle.
says a whole lot about you.
My friendships behind.
Yeah, I know that he would throw away his friendship of 8 years and
It is what it is. It's apocalypse. Everything is dying. Even shitty friendships.
favor of a bunch
Ooh.
of where we left off at minute 17. Where we just
Damn, it will take a long time to finish those other 45 minutes or
hold up there.
whatever.
Worst father ever. Wow.
Bro's trying so hard. Locked in on this doxing, basically. On this spiky moment. Yes, CPS is bad. Alright, cool. Whatever. We had to rewatch the lore, unfortunately, guys. We need all this lore back.
I'm a bad guy. They have no.
Because we don't understand what's going on.
I'm being nice.
Bro has no chill to be able to actually properly react. He needs all the context. Full defenses, basically. Biggest shield ever. That's what narcissists do all the time. They put up the biggest, largest titanium shielding the moment they get into an argument. Like, wow. Millennium shield, unbreakable. You can't possibly defeat this guy anymore because you cannot break through his pathetic cowardice, sudden cowardice. Yeah, I don't have to. Don't worry about that.
Face to Olivia because of some assertion.
Like, there's half of this video is yapping, the other half is still yapping, and then you cut it in half, and then you still get more yapping. So I give it to you guys. It's 1 hour long, right?
Fact
My video.
is true. Assertion of fact is truly remarkable stuff. Truly putting my.
Also, don't frame it as
I
like,
love that. I love it. It's truly remarkable that anything made it to my video.
And like,
Absolutely.
the point was to
Thank
also
you.
like because
Yes, he made decisions.
people are really
guys.
bad. Yeah, okay. So I'm ruining the life of everyone on my crew, who by the way is a slave and here against their will.
Oh my god, people are saying we just made it really is a nightmare.
It's
Most people work against their will, unfortunately.
I ring and keep getting punched in the head like Homer Simpson against Mike Tyson, which is essentially what happened. I rooted for you 2 times, man. And it's like you just get punched in the head. And I told you even last time you were on the podcast, I said, you got to stop fighting and try to make some money from this. And he's like, no, I
All right, my guy, I'm going to sleep. We'll see what else we can dig out of this. Ethan was expecting a good video about him. He technically got a sloppy one, but that's what he deserved. He wasn't participating. He quit his main YouTube channel. That's what you get. Neither Tana, nor Leafy, nor anyone that IDubbbz touched have quit their YouTube channels for 4 years. So, you got what you deserve. Bro simply took the path of least resistance where there's least drama. And he knows that you're toxic shit, so keeping distance is a good idea. Toxic and radioactive shit.
from you, you
And
don't.
again, this guy pulls this Israeli shield to use of like, if you're against me, then you're this anti-Islamic or whatever, right? And this has nothing to do with it. It's crazy. Nothing.
Ignorant him. Play the do the Fortnite thing.
Friendships.
Just please God. Please God. Give me the grace and the wisdom to never fall this hard. I've fallen in my career. I've gotten back
No, thank you.
up. An anti-Semitic demon.
Maybe he's possessed by anti-Semitic demon. It's like so fucking stupid. He's possessed by this self-defense point. 1 point. He has 1 fucking point. And he's completely blinded by this point. It just shields him so perfectly. He doesn't have to listen to anything IDubbbz says, basically. Unbelievable. If IDubbbz video quality was better, then he wouldn't be a rat. If he wasn't looking like fucking rat, he wouldn't be a rat. It's a whole different topic of why he's a fucking rat. And why he's easily punchable object despite delivering a content cop, you know? So I support both sides because both sides are fucking punching each other in the face successfully.
That is that. That's fine.
And most importantly, there's nothing I can do to stop them.
Right? But like he's
Sorry guys, I don't want the context. So anytime Ethan brings up some stupid context, I'm just skipping
stuff that he has-
shit, bro. What the hell? He's so deeply entrenched into this war, like, holy crap, man. He lost his mind. It's not a man I can get behind by any means. But I want to see what the context of this whole reaction is, you know?
he cut.
Okay, not context, but substance. Let's put it that
That's
way.
you.
because I guess it was spoon-fed to them via their Reddit that's clearly looking out for them. Now, I'm not going to
Unlike, I guess you're looking out for me.
sugarcoat it. We are friends with Denims, but I would
Well, I
Okay.
find that reprehensible. Like that's my problem. That's what I
That's
said.
exactly what we were
That's what
saying.
you confirmed. Again, the self-owning in this
Yeah.
video.
we think
Now, if this anti-Semitic shit actually matters, then nothing matters. Then because I don't want to participate in shit like this at all.
Talk about snark-brained a loser. Why are you in Hassan's fucking office doing the Fortnite dance? Was that not for clout? Was that not straight like?
friends doesn't fuck with the other friend.
Do you? Who like? Are you fucking 8? Like, who has friendships like that? I don't even believe him. I don't know why he's claiming that. I got a whole bunch of friends. They hate each other, but I got a what?
But there is someone
Is he
in
saying
the
Andrew Tate is his friend?
middle
Oh,
who kind
Steiny.
of fucks with both of them,
Yeah.
but separately. Yeah, there's a lot of friendships that are like that. I'm not going to make you guys like meet up and kiss or anything. I get it. You guys are in fucking, you're either my best friend who's deep-throating me to the base of my cock.
That was epic.
What?
That was epic joke. Remember IDubbbz? He's edgy. He's so back.
I don't think it's edgy. I think it's loose, very loose.
The last thing
because it's kind of unpopular, you know? A lot of them are famous. It's no coincidence that Ethan stays silent when these powerful, popular men are supporting Hassan.
Who the fuck is this?
It's because Ethan is a coward. He's a bitch-made coward.
By the way, do you actually believe that? I mean, we're not bringing up Rick Scott. Hassan did, and that's my point. So again, I expect just a full-on apology for getting this part wrong.
Ethan has an unreasonable amount of respect for these comedians because they have power, they're quick, and I think he knows that they don't fuck with his ideology. But he's gonna
Do you think Theo Von's a leftist? Are you aware of anything in this world? The dude had Trump on his podcast. Like, what?
They don't fuck with him.
Bill Burr came on. It was like the worst fucking show. This boy went all the way. This dude's doing Gokunaru shit. This dude's recreating Gokunaru. You're talking to Bill Burr thing, bro.
Yay, we get to cook. We cook hairless rat.
I'm sorry. Can you make sense for once?
No, he's.
We are ones that actually talk about mental health all the time, and the Bill Burr was the beginning of it. Actually, when Ethan talked about.
I was extremely vulnerable talking about how that affected me.
And we got a lot of shit for it too.
Very
which is
embarrassing.
Stupid
It was very,
that
very
people do that.
embarrassing. I didn't want to. I was just being very vulnerable about it. We're friends, and he knows.
Politics is bad for your mental health.
We've talked about that situation. The problem is that I'm crazy.
Right. It's a way to like delegitimize anything you're saying because you're just
crazy making. It's totally. It's just.
That shit stacked, my friends. That shit exists. And to uncrazy yourself, it's a long journey.
Totally inserious.
I do not criticize IDubbbz for putting he is crazy as a starting point.
His job.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It's hard to argue with people that are this dumb.
Yeah.
Because.
Parasocial.
Somebody that wants to kill my wife, or in a video game. And I think he should be fired, frankly. And I hope he is fired. Yeah, he's pathetic. And he interviewed basically a terrorist. Yeah.
I think Ethan only respects power right now.
So do you think that empanada is cool? I mean, I'd like to.
No, he's telling you. You didn't cut off enough ties. You didn't cut ties with powerful people.
Hear your thoughts on that.
Which is one of the reasons I made this video. The reasons I made this video in the first place is because he thinks I'm weak. He thinks a lot of these other creators that he's gone out of his way to attack, he thinks that they're weak, and
We nailed it. I know I watched the damn video, but I didn't have this in my mind that that's why the video is being made. We nailed it. He kind of collected the weak people and tried to clap back, you know? What do you think you're doing, Ethan? Wake up, Ethan. You're not the center of the universe. I get it now. Let's fucking go, bitch.
He thinks they're a target that he can send lawsuits to, and I want him to know that we're not going to be bullied. You're being a piece of shit, and we're going to call you out.
So you've got a video. Oh, brother, he goes after the button. It can only be described as.
Now you've gone too far.
It's just confusing. It's just a poorly conceived. Oh shit! How pathetic are you? Also, bro, this isn't Schindler's List. What's with the dramatic music? Like, I'm hitting a button, we're laughing and smiling most of the time. Like, bro, actually thinks he's Schindler right now.
I could have saved more.
I could have saved more if there was only one left button. What a stupid fucking loser. Jesus, criminy, dude. Don't worry if you don't have it all now. I don't like pedophile.
Nice reaction, though. Very nice reaction.
I have Sauron. I see you. I see.
I never knew the button was a lore of some kind. I wanted to just learn the lore.
You out there, you fucking cockroach. You'll be living with your parents for a lot longer, buddy. Yes, my Esteban era.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun walk down memory lane.
You look so insane like that.
We should
Appreciate, bro.
repost this because I think it's a fun video. We just got to change.
He runs H3lore.com.
Oh, you have.
Because he has a page with every button.
Okay, so I take it back. He actually didn't put
He
any
did
work.
nothing.
He continues to put.
We took the music.
More sense because we were like, why is there so much research gone into the button,
Yeah,
but not everything else? I also sent you a message that you should only keep it laying
Very reasonable segment.
down like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I shouldn't put it on a winder.
It's time to change clocks or whatever. What the fuck, man?
Really?
This is such a YouTuber flex moment,
I
bro.
don't know why.
I want to see if when I watched back Gokunaru's video, there was a lot of stuff in there that I like apologized for, explained, ate crow on, stuff like that, and obviously a lot of stuff I corrected. There is not, and I'm being genuine, except so far with the exception of the analogy of the
That you're
black
like
student,
you're a black student
bravely attending college.
Yeah, attending school. Yeah, that was probably.
There's not poignant point made here that I feel needs to be explained, justified, or apologized for. Not one, dude. Not a single. They're wrong on this one. I think they're all wrong on this one.
I don't think he's unique in hitting the button. I think if all of us had buttons, we'd hit the button all the time.
Okay.
Right.
I'm glad he understands that one thing.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm trailblazing.
Well, let's hear the second half.
We had a great idea to get the button, and he, after all that, agrees.
Yeah.
Fucking fascinating stuff here, guys.
But if you
It's undoubtedly a force for good. It's a force for good in this world.
Yeah.
And to stand against that
It's like telling somebody don't go to therapy. I don't know. It's like it's only a net positive.
What? And that would just show the necessity for the button. The button is it's an achievement. I mean, it's one of the wonders of the world. It's been called.
That button has saved us more than $20,000.
Oh yes.
I think if you want to criticize the price, I don't think that's a good angle because it genuinely.
Ooh, it's important that we stay.
Sorry. Why do you keep saying that like it's a bad thing? It's my emotional dumping ground. That's the whole point of the podcast.
I don't know.
I love it. I love the choreography, bro.
Why is that?
Yay. Because you're not the center of the universe, Ethan. Wake up. There's other people. Crazy, I know, and they don't want to be dumped emotionally. They want good content, I imagine. Besides, podcast is not supposed to be a rant. You're supposed to invite guests in there. Just like you started with the damn thing, but ended up in this other type of definition, which is not good, you know?
I don't know.
Why is that inherently wrong?
Do not change.
Duh, that's not what do you want from me? He's like, oh, don't be a messy bitch and don't fucking express yourself honestly. Can you just not express yourself honestly for a day?
Can you just make it more boring?
Can you just make more boring show? Nah, bro. You're not the center of the universe, and you can't just spit useless information endlessly and pretend that that's interesting for people. Narcissism is a really tough problem to solve, and you solve it by socializing. You know, like not cutting off your friendships for a wimpy reason.
Boring show.
Please, I invite everyone to watch it. I mean, help the guy out. He's clearly hurting. Like, this video wouldn't have happened if people would just watch his fucking podcast, Maximum Damage.
Ethan cannot rationalize anything at all. He does not understand anything at all. Because he has one thing in his mind and a big-ass shield to defend himself. He purposely does not understand what's going on throughout the video. And yeah, we're sitting here 6 hours trying to not understand the guy. And overreact in a negative way. Oh, this button again. Oh, this other thing. And everyone brought up these points already. Like, shut the fuck up, man. You're not gonna make me apologize. Basically, reinforcing the point of like, oh, you're weak. You haven't constructed a good video and not good enough for me, you know? And it's like, bingo, yeah, bingo. You're playing into his traps.
I mean, listen, case in point, right here in front of you. By the way, I'm not done. I'm making I think I'm going to make an H3 video this weekend in response to it. To this, just succinctly.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Great.
You want?
But we are getting out of here by 4.
What time is it?
It's 3.
You not thinking about what you're saying, not, reflecting on your behavior, not changing your behavior. That's not goblin mode. That's being
like the projection right now is pretty insane because like what I'm learning and a lot of people are learning is like, oh, he didn't change. He just changed his target. You know?
Ian.
Yeah, be careful with that target, my guy.
About the crew.
So
what is the winning point in this argument? Check ages. Double check ages. Who's older? Who's mature enough to their age?
well, I vowed.
Even if you're 50-50 on this, there's much less likely that Ethan will actually grow out of this problem.
Yes, I'll just most biting thing in there.
I said Ethan dragged Ian, and now IDubbbz is dragging him back into his own channel of like, oh, I have to make a video on my main channel. Yay! Yay, more content, guys.
There is the button where like that.
They are friends after all. Let's go. They drag each other to make YouTube videos.
One instance where
Starkonomics. Yes, narconomics.
It's just so pathetically stupid.
Like, to be around Ethan, period, it would be a nightmare right now.
I'm standing
them in this position every day, right? But it's more important that he gets this shit off his chest.
This is where
it's more important that he dumps. We're all familiar with that.
Yeah, this is so coherent. I understand this so clearly. And Ethan's ability to self-reflect properly and push brakes on shitty behavior, that takes a long-ass time, and you have to actually show the need for it.
Goblin mode?
Dump on you. That's right.
Goblin mode?
Dump on you, bitch. That's how they take a dump.
Bitch! Aw, they're so friendly with each other. He feels so willing to just throw any bad words to set things on fire. I mean, just proving the point is so beautiful.
It does hurt my soul for him, for my old friend to see such a miserable like ratio. It's really heartbreaking.
Oh man, what a bad thing happened, guys.
I didn't ever want this for him. The views.
That's what drama does. Like, what do you expect? He's not dunking just yet.
So, you know, just saying the drama video has a lot more views than the Cheez It one.
Yeah, that's for
I think that's fair.
But that's it. Watch, please.
He had hair. He used to have hair though.
That's it. Watch, please. Give him a shot.
Crazy.
Kick him.
Oh no no no
Please
no
give him a
no!
shot. Kick him. They're pretty good.
I grew up with IDubbbz, so I have a weak
Position
spot.
every day, right?
But I think is his videos all this bad and we just forgot because we were like children.
They are bad. Don't worry
You guys are
about it.
too old.
Dan, are you zipping it? I think it might be that they were all bad and we just forgot.
That's exactly right, baby.
Keep getting higher, the level goes up.
He's left
The
behind.
content people are making.
I'm sorry. You're too though. You too. But you too butt hard to see
Nowadays
it.
is not way.
Like, holy fuck. To me, this is just hilarious that this is somehow a response to that, I think.
Dude, content nuke. No, it's not a response to content nuke. What?
It's a lot. I hope you guys are patient, but it's going to be worth it. I'm sorry, you were saying what, Ian?
You have
Complaints for 3 people.
You are doing the classic rich asshole thing. You have a deficit of friends. You have a surplus of enemies. You feel really bad.
Do you
feel...
think it's pertinent to explain why I'm suing them?
Okay, maybe that wasn't great in my brain of like, you're making enemies. Just like with every narcissistic endeavor, at some point you will not be able to pull yourself up. You will not find a big enough enemy to chew on.
Fair enough.
Without getting yourself in trouble.
Fair enough.
To people on Reddit,
So is his point that you're never warranted to make legal threats or to sue anyone ever?
Perhaps it is.
Like, surely there's some situations where that's frivolous.
It is frivolous. You're on YouTube. You can drop a nuke. But you get to choose what to do. Do you want to lawsuit and ruin your YouTuber reputation? Or do you want to continue on? And it seems to be choosing both, you know, just in case your shield is not big enough.
to fellow creators.
You're filthy rich.
Okay, but he's that's derogatory. Like, bro, you're rich too. What is your point? Not
Stop suing people, dude.
understand the law, so you're just continuing to be dumber and dumber. Jesus, saying it's defamation is just it's dumb.
Yeah.
It's
If you try to link, even as a joke, someone to being a pedophile, you can accidentally defame them. Hence the word defamation, and they might want their reputation back.
it's just stupid as fuck. It's pathetic. It's a reach. It's dumb. You're dumb. This is dumb. Everything's dumb. The way I
Bro is center of the universe, but needs actual help to understand and calm down reacting to an important video. His reaction is pretty pathetic, in my point of view.
by the way, I love this argument. It's so good. When you go, he's not a pedophile. I go, well, how do you know that? You don't know he's not a pedophile.
Wow, so such funny joke. It's 101 gaslighting. He loves it so much. Guys, can we check if he's a pedophile or not? Just very quickly. Because I don't trust him anymore.
Nothing happens. Shitty editing. No sketches. No jokes.
I guess they call these slop videos now. I don't know the terminology.
Yeah,
that
it's
they...
kind of, that's what we call not an assertion of fact, which is the legal definition of when
Oh man, he's within legal bounds. We can't do anything
you are in
anymore.
earnest.
Do we like?
Legal bounds of reality, but not legal bounds of YouTube.
Because it just really sounds
Remember,
like
on both sides, Jack's Films was harassing, not criticizing. Harassing. If not straight up declaring a war on Sniper Wolf. And yes, you can justify it by just like, legally speaking, it's criticism, Also, you are a lawyer. You understand the definitions very well.
claims things, and he goes,
For context, I was never really watching H3 content when it comes to podcast form. So I get to like catch up of what the vibe is. At least the ads are skippable. That's
he
how
puts
I
his finger. I mean, what the fuck? This is the laziest nonsense cop. Insane.
Oh yeah, when it comes to emotional dump, that's where we are. 5-hour video, reacting to 1-hour video. And I mean 45 minutes of that 1-hour video. And now we get this whole fucking dump left and right, just like boom, 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 explosions, bro. Mr. Beast explosions should be added every single time. Ethan, press pause. It's crazy.
You're actually insane. It's like me saying, hey, you're trans, go talk to Blair White. She'll tell you everything.
There's so many things I have to cut. Most importantly, when the drama gets a little bit too specific or Ethan gets too triggered to talk about, just rail off into some kind of, oh, he's implying that this and that, and just like goes off the rails, basically. Harvesting as much dirt as possible to clap back. He's just making a preparation for a video that's yet to be made anyways. So a lot can be cut.
You need to know.
It's not like Ethan
let's
is
finish
not
this.
capable person. This is just, it's insanity that they're even arguing this.
I like 80,
Okay, I'll give you a scoop of something really boring.
like this fringe group of Jewish activists that represent like maybe 1% of the Jewish diaspora's opinion on things as like the mainstream opinion. I'm speaking for Jewish people when I say that explicitly, which he does not include, that I'm referring to actual polls, actual data that shows that like 80, 90, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it has a twist ending
Just a
though.
fucking racist piece of shit. You're some white savior loser that thinks that you can sit here, all woke, all leftist, all so morally pure, and tell me
Yep.
what the fuck I should think and do about
Yeah.
it to me, to the point where
Again, Ethan is lost in his own narrative to the point where the relationship and friendship burns down. To the point where he has way too many enemies and Ian cannot defend him anymore. He has to join the opposition of like too many people. That's it. That's the narrative right now that he's missing out on.
Actually,
That's the context.
willing. What is happening? Just explaining in general.
The problem is most people are not Jews and they don't give a fuck.
That when you look at a group like Jewish Voice, so
Potentially that's why you would go to the left, because you're a marginal group and you want to bark really loud about your own groupism, basically. Which group you belong to. This is what it deteriorated into, unfortunately. It was not growth, by any means.
they ever showing any evidence to support it, and always ignoring the data that says
No need, bro. You make things too
otherwise.
complicated.
It's just sad, man. To any of this bullshit, like I don't even see how we can possibly make a reaction to this. Like I'm
I do see how a reaction can be made out of this.
so thoroughly destroying everything he set forth in this. How can he even respond?
Oh no! Ethan is right. He is completely destroying content comp right now.
Love it.
Show me that watch again. That looks very rich.
Love it. I love it.
Could
That's
we be
really funny.
someone
It's not about who you defeat. At some point, you are missing your connection with the audience. It's like picking a fight versus 50 grandmas. Maybe you'll be challenged, but you'll make a lot of people upset. Even if you win.
Considering he explicitly said because he's Jewish. What game are we playing, you dumb idiot? You stupid loser. I had to say, and I took it to heart. The opposite of what you're doing when Jewish people tell you how they
I still don't know what makes Jewish people so special, though.
feel and how they think about stuff. And your response is actually you're fucking wrong. And let me, the white savior that knows nothing about Judaism, doesn't know Jewish people, doesn't care about
Again, it's a gaslighting projection. Railing on, just casual
Jewish people.
rail off across these videos. There's hundreds of that. Just proving every single significant point that this is emotional dumping ground. And nobody will feel good watching a fucking 5-hour video as a response. Like, the trap snapped so hard, bro. On his big ass, Tinky Winky, bro.
fucking says that Israeli people. Because I learned more about his politics. Because I started to interrogate him more and learn more. That's why the show stopped, you imbecile.
How many episodes with Hassan?
That's the point that I'm making, you dumb, you pathetic loser. That's the whole point, dude. That's why I made the video, because I'm trying to atone for what I did, that I've platformed him. I'm apologizing. I literally start the video by apologizing for platforming him and saying I should have known more about him, but I only learned it after like right around like October 7th happened. That's he really is a very dumb. This is the part that I think I'm discovering. I don't know if he was always this dumb,
Yeah,
but like
no.
his literally just showing it as a reference point.
Look at it online. You're not a victim. You weren't tricked. You made 60 some odd episodes. If you didn't want to go down this route, you shouldn't have done it.
Dude, what happened? Why is Hassan's dick so
No, that's a normal point to make. Go down the rabbit hole of Hassan, and now you're entangled with some one dude that you're trying to cut off right now. So fucking weird.
down this man's fucking throat? I mean, that was a vulgar joke that he said.
Wasn't it you that took the dick?
What did he say? Okay, so
Said that about
what happened?
What the fuck is going on?
I think that we're saying that one person represents all Jewish people.
He's not representing anything I said well.
He's representing himself and his point of view. Crazy how that works when you're center of the universe, right? Someone actually represents themselves. Wow. And what they don't like about you.
He's using two like entirely different clips.
Just likes the attention, I think.
Shit, I just thought of a good idea. Maybe I should start making content prisoner videos.
Oh.
Maybe next year.
Matt Lieb is and again, this is another weird.
I feel like a content prisoner right now,
Oh my
actually.
God.
So wrong.
I doubt you even understand half the things.
You have no
telling
fucking
us.
idea what you're talking about. You shouldn't even be entering this conversation as a leftist. You should be listening and learning, sir. Sit down.
No one wants to enter your stupid conversation that you're stuck rambling about.
Behind.
And have it and
Wow, let's talk about a sword and swastika, right? It's like showing cross to the fucking vampires. Is that what being a Jew is? It's just like figuring out if something is a swastika or not? It's fucking
The bleach
crazy.
I just
pudding
wanna
on.
see-
It's an extremely popular.
Yeah,
He
it's a
talks about
super
anime all the
popular
time.
anime.
He's fucking. No, he doesn't know shit about anime. He fakes it.
Oh, that's
He's a
the worst
phony.
thing. That's
He's a-
actually
he's a
slander. You're gonna get
phony
sued.
fucking- the only thing he's like, oh, One Piece is about the.
TV tier list.
I think he's anti-Semitic. I think he's like full-blown anti-Semitic. Watch how he defends this.
I was presented at TwitchCon.
He's the first to defend it like this. It's just Arabs being Arabs, dude. I'm like, that sounds racist too. This is how they express themselves. I'm like, that sounds really bad. Bro, therefore, why would you say Habibi is anti-Semitic? That's actually what he's saying.
Yes, Ethan. Another piece of evidence as to we want to say.
Now, this is so deep down the rabbit hole that I can't defend neither of them, nor try to understand what's going
Out
on.
of the drama.
I think that's a complete lie.
Uh-huh.
Nothing useful came from that.
Nothing
video.
useful at all.
It was just pure
The show.
thoroughly. And somehow he apparently watched this. I presumably, and he didn't think to include any of my reasoning. That's fucking weird, bro. That's some like
Communities and distribution.
So he was complaining about Sabra not being mentioned, and then Sabra is mentioned right after. So yet again, even though I don't understand anything what's going on, IDubbbz takes the W. You
Distribution
know?
facilities are not.
I'm gonna tell you guys that that's gonna get clipped.
Of course.
Wait, which
okay.
part?
Just the part.
Womp, it was not clipped, unfortunately.
Relatable.
I did clip the dog, though. The dog was in a clip.
Go.
I don't think it's almost like it's not about fucking how good the hummus is. How can you miss every single point? Like
No, that's the point. If something is bad, it's bad. It's in the bottom of the tier list. You can't hijack the narrative when there's multiple narratives available.
like you're a child. This is how can you miss every single point? Like you're a child. He has a child brain,
Yeah.
a dumb child brain. I think some kids would get it. He can be bad faith.
Again, he needs that super ultra shield of I am Jewish and I know what I'm talking about right now. And I'm offended right now. And I want to emotionally dump on the audience that I have, and my audience is bigger than yours. So that's why you're upset. Like, this is the narrative right now we're sitting through. It's crazy to me. And that's why I hate scientists, because they think they are the authority. When I get to shape my beliefs based on whatever the fuck I like. And I like logic.
To be the dumbest man alive.
That was a clear joke on my end.
How many insults does it take to screw up a light bulb, dude?
To love. My apologies, Dr. I will
It's
not-
I already reacted to this part in particular. I have a hard time believing that the apology was A+.
You
I
misspoke.
misspoke. I think
Wow.
because he's pushy. He's advocating to move it to B minus.
Yeah.
He's
Ooh,
jealous,
Below
bro.
yours. Interesting.
He's jealous, bro. Oh my god. Well, he definitely wanted to test the integrity of that A+.
Below yours.
Strict rules about how doctors can talk about people about, and you can get in a lot of trouble.
Why would there be a bar? Is he your doctor specifically? Bro just rated your apology video as a YouTuber. What the hell is going on?
that great. Believe that Ethan is a good person, and that eventually he will feel sorrow and will feel sorry.
Because he
will
knows that,
apologize.
like, somebody who makes it, he knows as a 10 out of 10 apology maker, he understands what.
That you will have to make a lot of apologies because you're so good at it.
I'm capable.
It didn't work out.
I'll tell you what else. This whole video is delete worthy.
I agree.
I think he needs to delete the whole video.
I think he needs.
The greatest NPC take of all time, to be honest.
Bro, don't even.
While I have to ban NPCs, they just copycat their narrative. Just delete the video, bro. This is so pathetic. Look at this guy. They sit on their own made throne and believe their own fucking bullshit because they think they're shielded from everything. They just crafted this whole fucking unpenetrable barrier, basically. But I would be entertained seeing H3H3 truly fall down. All the way until he realizes what he's doing exactly.
This guy was my.
So I'm going to rate Ethan's apology a B minus.
Why B
That's just
minus,
based
Ian?
on my own feelings and my own rubric. When
Okay, well, you're wrong. You're not a professional. You have no authority to issue that grade.
And why are you even
You're not Jewish enough, guys.
rating it?
I need to see his credentials. I need to see by what authority are you daring.
Wait, so did he really?
How do you collect credentials? We will find out on YouTube. How to collect authority on this platform.
They get a B rating?
fucking ass whooping is what he needs. I think
That
You're a fucking idiot, dude.
threatening violence, there's lots of threats of violence against me and my family, and your response is to tell your audience that what I need is to get punched in the face. This guy is this is the new IDubbbz
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he's the prisoner IDubbbz.
There's a little empathy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, man, fuck that. I want to punch him in the face. By the way, empathy. He learned about it, but you think he forgot about it.
I'm on Ethan with this one. That's what makes IDubbbz so pathetic, basically.
He's lost. He's a lost soul. I think he's doing something nice here.
Yeah.
To say that I respect that you are genuinely yourself on the internet.
Let me genuinely tell you as myself to go fuck yourself. You are evil, hateful, spiteful goblin, and I despise everything about you. Okay? So shove it up your ass, weirdo. Who even participated in this? Who even agreed to do this? Stupid.
I think a lot of other people respect you for it as well. I think that's a big
incline. I think that when you are being goofy, when you're being silly, when you are being lighthearted, and just having fun with your friends, I think that is when you're at your best.
That's not a compliment. That's like him saying,
I can't be lighthearted. That is not a compliment,
I don't
actually.
like what you're doing right now. And
yeah. But deep down in your heart, you can do better.
Too bad, though.
No. It's probably when you cut off the poof on your head. Come on, bro. What are you, a broccoli? Am I right?
No, he just can't pull himself up. He needs to say insults, and that's like a joke moment as well. It is so obvious that being next to this guy is a radioactive fallout situation. And either you are on his side or you're gonna be attacked. Because he does not like your haircuts in this particular moment. That was the premise of the video, is like, put the weapons down. I am content cop. Please disarm yourselves. This is getting really nasty. And Ethan, till the very end, cannot put the fucking weapons down. He's still fucking barking on every single face that he encounters right now.
No? Okay, you're an asshole and you support a terrorist supporter.
Perfect ending, though, for my video.
How about you fucking... Okay, whatever. This thing. You managed to do the impossible, my friend. You made a video that made people empathetic towards me in this 2025 era.
Yeah, but I will be stopping the empathy after 9 minutes. We'll just forget about your existence.
It was impossible. I genuinely... He cuts to himself crying about how hard it is to be a couple. This man...
Crying is hard.
And just spent a fucking...
I also see the dynamic of Ethan and Neil. Like, it's really hard to be a couple online and see people attacking your partner, and it's like, okay, like if you come to their defense, that doesn't always help them.
You're just... This is make the most hollow, fucking pathetic, transparent attempt at being empathetic towards someone that we just spent an hour... No, you don't.
But that's the progression of the video. Of it getting more and more serious as he's stacking what hurts him the most. Right?
You don't know. You're not describing... It's so manipulative. So, it's borderline like this is gaslight.
If you stop trying to manipulate the narrative with all the insults, maybe things would actually come to a conclusion of some sort. But you have weapons up, and who's manipulating when they have weapons up? Who is gaslighting? I wonder. Gaslighting is called gaslighting because that's a weapon, setting things on fire. And it's like, oh, you never had a house. But there's ashes. Someone burned my house down. No, you never had a house. That was not yours.
And like this is gaslighting, and this is fucking emotional manipulation. You don't care. You don't care.
Welcome to five-hour video where he does not care about the audience. He does not shrink down to make sure that this drama is perceived properly. No worries there.
Like, what are you doing, bro? You don't care. Why are you pretending? Don't be a fucking bitch. Just at least say what you think, bro. Stand on your shit.
Yeah, everything he's doing is wrong, apparently.
This is the dumbest, worst version of the content cop I could ever imagine. At least the old ones, he would stand up.
And you know what? That's a W. If a person receiving the message saying that's the dumbest content cop, they received the message successfully.
On his business.
Absolutely.
This one is, I cannot believe what a loser this scumbag is. And a tough guy, by the way. He needs to get punched in the face. You're tough. It's like abuse. It's like abuser behavior. Like he's gaslighting. He's emotionally manipulating. He's trying to convince me, no, I'm actually your friend. I actually care about you. While simultaneously being like, I don't care.
He's saying he tried to care, but at this point, it's getting very taxing on him. And he explained all the reasons.
You in the face.
Yeah.
And like just spend an hour, basically, I don't even know what to call what he did.
10 times.
I'd love to see him respond to any of my criticism. I don't know if he's capable of actually
yeah, he's capable.
Taking any of this on. He's going to have to confront some really uncomfortable...
He can completely ignore this whole video and be fine with it because it's full of fucking drags, you know? Full of drags.
Facts. Although he can just continue to lie. I don't know. He'd have to get really creative, though, to somehow spin this. Well, that's it. Guys, I enjoyed everyone watching. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
Fucking hell, dude. Rest in peace, Rat. I guess I would call him the Rat King or something. And I did the same thing, you know? Accumulated all them haters. I did the same exact thing. Just the second video they didn't watch. Anyways, thank you so much. Boost my channel up a little bit as gratitude, and we move on to the next thing. Bye-bye.